Hello and welcome to chemistry class. Let's get started. Okay, let's go over how to submit assignments properly and for maximum impact. In other words, how to get an A in your science class. So first thing we need to do is go to Verge. I'm going to skip over how to find Verge, how to log in to Verge. But if you have no idea how to do that or anything else required for this class, please send me an email immediately. We'll set up a meeting so that I can walk you through all that. Don't fall behind. I'm here to help, and I'm happy to schedule some time for you. But let's assume you know how to get to Verge. You find your class, and on the right side is a due today list. That is really handy. That allows you to see if you have any homework, if you have any past homework. So I'm going to click Wednesday's opening. It's not a required assignment for you, but I created it so I could do an assignment and show you how to do it. So it says assignment. This is a practice opening. You are not required to do it. And then the opening is, what is an element? And it has a deadline. It's due at 5 p.m. I'm not going to wait till 4:49 to do the assignment, just in case Verge isn't working. I'm going to do it early, especially when it's an easy assignment like that. So I am going to cut and paste the question. I press Control-C so I can make a copy of this, and I'm going to click Answer Assignment. And it gives me a box. So what I want you to do is write the question, or in this case, you can just paste the question. I did that with Control-V. So learn how to cut and paste with your computer to save a lot of time this semester. So opening, what is an element? I've learned this before, and I'm going to try to remember what it is before I look it up. I believe an element is a substance that cannot be broken down into other substances. So I did not look that up. That's from memory, and that is a great way to do your schoolwork. One of the ways to store information in long-term memory is to recall it. If you learn something on Monday, try to recall what you learned Monday night or Tuesday or Wednesday. That is excellent, excellent, excellent for the brain. So before you look up all these answers, I want you to try to remember as best as you can what is an element. So I wrote this down. I can also do a Google search and say, what is an element? And I might even put chemistry, because element is used for a lot of different schools of thought. And it looks like here's the answer. What is an element? It looks like here's the Wikipedia answer. Here's a website called Chemical that has definition of elements. There's a lot of resources, so there's really no reason to get that question wrong. But I want to make sure that you try to do it from memory first, because it is so very, very good for your memory. All right. Is that a perfect sentence? You might want to cut and paste it to Microsoft Word or some other word processor that has spelling check. And let's say I have a couple spelling mistakes, and you can see the checker underlines in red any mistakes that I have. And it doesn't catch all the mistakes, but it's certainly a help. And look, there's all these different ways of spelling substances. So now I have everything spelled correctly. I guess I could submit this as a Microsoft Word document, but actually the teacher doesn't like that. You should not have anything that requires opening for the teacher, at least the first couple weeks of school. Soon we'll be doing drawings, and we'll write a song, and we'll do projects, and that can all be submitted as an attachment. But for something as simple as this, just copy and paste the answer in. And there it is. Oh, and I accidentally pasted it twice. I just read it over real fast. Is this a perfect sentence? It has a subject, it has a predicate, It has a verb. An element is a substance that cannot be broken down into other substances. That to me sounds like an A answer. I'm going to click submit. And it's that simple. So how come everybody isn't getting an A on their openings? Because some of you are forgetting the period at the end of the sentence, or you have a spelling mistake, or you just didn't bother to reread the sentence. Take a minute to correct it and submit the very best work that you can. The Thursday opening will be for a grade. And I'd like everybody to start science class with an A. So make sure that it's a good sentence. It has all the punctuation, no spelling mistakes. Everything should be just perfect. Try to make it as best as you can. Otherwise, it's going to go in the grade book as a B or a C. I guess there was a couple people that would have got an F on their last opening. So it's not a good feeling to start chemistry or physical science with a C, D, or F. Make sure you are turning in your best work from the very beginning so that you have a very good grade from the very beginning.